Oh, my guy's tripping out. It is called a walking and looking simulator. It's like all the same all the time. I like that we're starting with some in-thought dialogue. I'm kind of curious to see something a little bit day in, day out. Okay, lots of spikes, but maybe there is more. Like the minimalist music, like the minimalist art. You just look close enough and something to make you dream. Am I walking away? I'm confused. I'm clicking and it goes the other way, but I wish I could jump. It's the one thing. I know this is a walking simulator game, but sometimes you just gotta jump in games. Something else. Is that what I was supposed to do? Something to make you dream. Watch. The mouse thing might have gotten messed up somehow. I'm a little confused about what it wants me to do. I'm just gonna. Oh, I see. That's left and right. Okay. Ah, that's the way it goes. Okay. So I can just use my mouse. Watch. I'm trying to watch. Watch. Okay, I'm just gonna keep walking. I have a feeling I'm like missing something. Watch. R, right? This is an R there. Uh, Something to make you dream. Okay, let me just take a look here. Controls. Walk. Watch. 2468. R. Oh, that's the controller. Okay. 2468. Slow down space. Okay, we're gonna try 2468 here. Okay. I have numpad controls, thankfully. I'm d I just did! I don't know what you want me to do! Alright, can I rock? Can I run? Can I sprint? Alright. I just looked that way. Alright, I'm worried that there's something wrong with my controls, so I'm gonna restart the game real quick. There's walking simulators and there's glitches, and that is borderline not looking like it's supposed to, so we're going to relaunch Recollection. I want to be able to, it seems like a cool game worth experiencing, so I want to give it a good shot. And 10% of the proceeds are donated to an environmental charity, which is pretty awesome. We're going to do a new game. I'm positive. That last game was having some trouble. All right. Okay, so I'm walking, baby. All the same, all the time. Day in, day out. Gotta do the dramatic reading. But maybe there's more. Dun, dun, dun. If you look close enough and remember. Something to make you dream. Okay. I'm watching. I'm watching. Wow. What? Okay, maybe I just keep going for a while. So I just look around for a little bit. Oh, I heard something. Hold on. Hold the phone. I heard something. Oh, wow, that was a little hidden. Oh, it's a moon. That's pretty. Ooh, that was a little tucked away in there. Alright, so the sounds matter a lot. Got it. Look at that. So beautiful. I like it. Just makes you look at some of the beautiful things around, you know? I like that concept of just remembering to see the things that are around you when you're in the doldrums. So, I mean, I think there's a lot of really good concepts here. That does not feel like a very intuitive first time user experience. I'm sweeping the moon, baby. Cleaning the moon. Hello, Atanshi. Ah, no, don't make me do it again. Something to make you dream. Oh, I see. So there's hints. Ah, something to long for. See something? I don't know if I'm just dreaming. Oh, the stars. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I see. Oh, it's a burb. That's nice. Boss, good morning, Raven. You found a weird. Greetings. I've seen the Pixar short. It's good to sweep the moon every now and then. That is a great Pixar short. How's it going, by the way? This is cool. So this is a walking slash seeing simulator, according to the developer. And you know, I think it's one of those, you know, as hard as it is, I feel like, to sell a walking simulator to a very different gaming environment, it is really interesting, right? Like, I think it is something worth, if it's something that brings you joy, it's something worth doing. So now my blank purple screen has stars and it has a big moon. And I bet you there's going to be some more parties, some more stuff, something ever changing. The clouds. I see you, Cloud, sneaking in. Oh, collect the clouds. Oh, there's little mini games. I love that. That's great. Oh, that's fun. No, this is nice. I really like. I mean, I think that it's a very minimalist narrative, obviously, but that's what this game's about, right? It's not about a big arching story. It's about just having something, you know, whimsical and nice that that delivers an experience. Now that I know what I'm looking for, I feel like there should be, like, if I walk past that thing a few times, there should be a little sign that, oh man, these little clouds are hustling. Come here, stinkers. Oh, I'm a sideways cloud. Okay. Wow, that's really, they're making me work for it now. Come here, stinker. You too. All of you. I will consume you all. I will consume all the little baby clouds. Just in. Ah! I am all powerful. But how's it going, Atanshi and Raven Wrights? Good to see you guys. I'm sure that's completely what the developer hoped. It's like when someone plays the cloud minigame in this relaxing walking simulator, I want them to feel like an evil monster just consuming all that's good in the world and subsuming all of their minds and consciousnesses into itself. So I figured you guys would care for that. But yeah, no, this is nice. I like the way mechanics and narrative are intermixing and the scenes intermixing. So I think there's a lot of stuff going for this, right? Where we're seeing a few of these things, something foundational. Oh, the grass. Grass. Oh, that's kind of weird. It's a very aggressive grass. Trying to remember the Steam game I stumbled across the other day you might enjoy. Oh yeah, always interested. Always interested in trying out new stuff because I mean it's all like how are you expressing yourself? How and that's writing's just another way of doing that is to say, hey, we all have these big feelings, we all have our experiences in life, and how do we share that with somebody else in a way that they can understand it and feel it the same way we do? And I think this does a good job of saying, hey, like there is this kind of there's a bit of a grimness to how we think about the world, and like, oh man, it's like, there is such a sense of despair, I think, sometimes. And so it's good to remember that, hey, we can focus on the things around us, help the things around us grow by staring at them. And yeah, I think that's pretty awesome. I think that's pretty neato. And I love the way this little like plain scene is. I think it's this, right? Something monumental. Come on, it's got to be the pillar. Oh, it's a mountain. That's cool. The little eye's a little creepy, but I get it. I get it. Sometimes I like that it doesn't make you restart like those, it's just a fun, simple little tracing game without all the headache. But yeah, this is actually kind of a nice little project. One thing I would think about is like what are ways to make the game deeper? I think like a game that does this really well is The Witness, right? Where you're just solving these puzzles, you're walking on this world solving these puzzles, and then I'm not going to spoil it, but the game kind of changes the way you see the puzzles and the way you experience it. And so thinking about, hey, is there a way to get a zoom out moment in this where we see these things, we see the world, and then something snaps us firmly back? It's glowing. I see you glowing. What do you want me to do? Oh. All right. It's kind of cool, little recursive branches. I will say, like the outlines just kind of look kind of weird, but maybe it's just kind of yeah. I mean, I get you're in the minimalist art style. Everything's very minimalist, but I kind of wish there were like there were leaves and stuff. It would be nice to see leaves and things like that, or like little detailing That makes it look a little bit more distinctive. But happy little trees, indeed. Well, we have one more game after this too, so buckle up. More to come. Yeah, I also wonder the sound design. I mean, like when you're doing a mechanic like this, I would say you might want to get more samples, like just more versions of the same sound, because this is like the same tree sound. And so, get out there with your microphone. That's what brings so much life is like your own sound design, I feel like, to any project, or like putting a little bit of your own microphone hunting into your project, or like going to that um what's the name of this site? freesound.org. They have a bunch of great stuff. Whew, making me work for this tree. Grow. Grow, sweet tree. Alright, who's left? Here's somebody creak. uh, which one is missing? That's a little weird. Oh, it's this guy. Wow. That was pretty minor, but a little weird. There probably should be a few more indicators and stuff like that. I do like how the world is kind of filling out very nicely, though. That's very cool aesthetic. I do think there are some gaps at the execution layer. Oop, tweet, tweet, tweet. Hi. Oh, I see. I just sit with him. I see. Oh, we make a nice little burb V. It's a little creepy that their eyes start to glow. I don't know how I feel about that. I wonder if there's another way of like indicating that we're going to start a V. Oh, sorry, burb. Fly in my V. Yes. I knew you would join us. I knew you would join us just right of center. And now it's burbs. And I like that the music's also expanded. So I think the sound design on the music is really good, but like the minigame sound design needs something a little bit more. And also like it's getting a little, yeah, nice flounder. Very pretty flounder. Hello, flounder. What is your name? I do like that most of the little mini games are pretty easy to play just with your own. I like that these give an indication of when they're done. The tree probably should have a little bit more. So I mean, each of the mini games feels like they need a little bit of tuning, whether it's sound tuning or yeah, or mechanical tuning. But overall, like I like the concept, right? Like I think the music expanding out, the world expanding out, kind of this character going from disillusionment to, something a little bit more uplifting, I think is really nice. And you're taking us on a journey with him. Oh, the little monument's going down, something reflective. Where's the water at? I know, see it. Something reflective. Okay. Is it? Okay, so it eventually starts pointing. Oh, wow, yeah, I would not have seen that without the indicator. Hi. Hi. Very pretty. Am I supposed to do something? Again, there's that balance of having to do something and just enjoying the scene. This is like a really beautiful scene. Happy little possessed birds. Yeah. Oh, I just hold on. Oh, I don't really know what happened there, but I think the things that don't have a reflection, I add a reflection to. Okay. It's a very beautiful scene, though. I mean, the art in this game is amazing. And trees? What's next? Trees? Give me them trees. Oh, no, I haven't even finished this one yet. Hold on. Okay, which one? Where are you hiding? Where are you hiding? Me? For a second, I thought it. Oh. Stars? Oh, this guy. Yeah, some of those completion things are a little tricky. Oh, okay, here we go. But I mean, I'm also just bad at games, so. But this game should be for people like me who aren't good at video games. You know, but just want to have a nice experience anyways. The burb. Alright. Got a bunch of tree. Oh. So some of them like got tired and I have to like rewater them. Okay. Okay, hi. I like that they're indicating a little bit. Uh, the bird? It's right there. Stars? Oh. Wow, they make you work for it sometimes, eh? That's very pretty. Something reflective. Well, I want to keep playing, but I don't want to spoil this game something gentle. But I don't want to spoil this game for those of you who should play it and buy it if you need a nice relaxing time. But yeah, overall, I think this is a really cool project. I would definitely recommend trying this game out. This is called Recollections. And yeah, I think it has a lot going for it. I mean, yeah, in terms of the pros, I think the art style is really strong. I think the music is really strong. The way it starts with one note when it's a very drab world and builds into something a little bit more complex. I like the looping nature of it, the way kind of everything is a loop. I think that's really, really nice. And then I like the theme, right, which is sort of saying, hey, you know, we sometimes get, you know, when we're in a doldrum of life, you know, we don't always, you know, there's probably variety and nuance all around us, and we're just not seeing it. So I think that's really nice. In terms of the narrative, not much to comment on there. I did think some of the hints, it depends on your goals as the game developer, right? Do you want this to be pretty overt and pretty obvious? My thinking is like, the hints felt pretty on the nose, like something reflective, water, something, you know, dreamy, stars. Um, I do wonder if you indicated where things were, you know, like if you had like after I walked through once, if the moon like has a gray flash or something like that, that's very like light. You might be able to actually use those little lines as something a little bit more story driven, right? Where you can say, hey, like, like when you're at the moon thing, it's like, you know, smiling down, whatever it is, like smiling down on us, and we can talk about what the character's thinking rather than just giving hints for where the next minigame is. In terms of the minigame, I thought the minigames were pretty solid. Um, okay, it really wants me to go this way, huh? There's a butterfly. I mean, but honestly, like, I want to play more of this game. This game is really nice. It's really relaxing. I think it's ticking a lot of boxes in terms of, what makes it special. I do wish that there was like secrets and stuff. I always am like, in a game like this, you kind of want to add mystery, right? Like, there has to be a reason to look hard, right? Like you're saying, hey, I'm gonna make a world where you get rewarded for looking, and that like it's all about looking. And so the ways to think about that, at least if it was me, was to say, if someone is extra observant, or if they really look in the right places or in a thoughtful way, can they find something that's unique to them or more personal? But anyway, but I mean, in any case, I think this is a very beautiful game. I think this has a lot going for it. I'll finish the butterfly minigame. But yeah, I do think the minigames need some tweaks. There's some really awesome things with the minigames. There's a few kind of less figured out parts of the minigames. So yeah, I think more testing is required. Like I think the more the developer can watch someone playing their game over their shoulder. Like for example, like the moon being the very first hint was not super clear. I thought it was a bug. I don't think it actually was a bug, but I'm including that in the video because I think it's important to see like when people are just like, "What? Like what do you want me to do?" Um yeah, and some of these get like a little bit like really intense hidden objecty. And my screen is kind of grungy, so I can't see all these things here. Bird? No. No bird. Oh, he's not done all the way. Yeah. Oh my god. That's a little frustrating when something's not done all the way. I wish there was a bit more of a roundup mechanic there. Somewhere to belong. Oh. Well, I don't want to spoil it. I feel like if I get to the home bit, I'll be spoiling some of the game. But yeah, this is a great project. I would definitely recommend it if you kind of are like these relaxing experiences. I think this has a lot of heart to it. So great job to developer. Those of you who are on stream, I will be reviewing the next game in just a moment. But I need to turn stream off to rearrange all the things. So I'll be right back. But I'm excited to share the next game with you, which is probably way different than this. But thank you, developer, for this game. Hang in there. I'll be right back in a few moments. I know you will be desperate and scared without my comforting voice, but try to make do. Be right back.